Aaron, what does being a good steward look like for you in regard to spiritual disciplines?
Okay, so first of all, stewardship, because I know sometimes I'll just start there. Okay, stewarding, what does that look like? So basically, it's just like, how do we take care of what the Lord has given us, and that be gifts, talents, relationships, friendships? Like, how are we taking care of those, and how are we glorifying Him and showing, and glorifying Him through all of that? So for me personally, I will start with, ever since I got a big girl job, I try to make it a priority to tithe to my church, and I give back to the Lord in that way. With my time, I serve at church, and I like to serve others and just have that attitude. I mean, Jesus was a servant, and He did His whole ministry, so I think that's important as well. Relationships, like, what am I talking about in those relationships? Are we being encouraging to one another? Is there accountability in that? Like, I know sometimes I'll read the Bible, and like I did this yesterday to Greta. I texted her, I was like, what do you think about this? And so just having those meaningful, intentional conversations that are pointing back to the Lord. And then with like talents, I sing and play piano with Greta for worship. And I remember before, like a couple years back, like even in my private time, I have now spent more of that time singing worship and playing worship music when I'm alone. But like I remember when I used to just sing like secular songs at the time and like sad songs or whatever it was, and that would bring my mood down. But since growing in my faith and everything, I try to be more intentional with how I'm worshiping alone or like what I'm doing alone. And so I'm using that gifts as well. But your gift doesn't have to be music. It could be art, it could be writing, it could be a multitude of things. So just like, how are you honoring the Lord and doing whatever to glorify Him? So